Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, are we live? Welcome back to Deviant Poetry. This is the reboot, this is the remix, this is where Wanderer Fen and I will be reading all the poetry that you've come up with in these past 2 weeks. Wanderer Fen, she's on voice. Why don't you say hi?
Greetings all. I have no camera for the moment because my laptop has decided to be stupid, so my voice will have to suffice.
I think your voice will suffice, mostly because it creeps me the fuck out when we read horror, which we will be doing straight after. Whatever. It's what we'll be doing straight after this. But before we get started, I'm actually just gonna load up Pretzel because that's where we get some chill, free music for the stream. And while I load up Pretzel, one thing which I'll also talk about is that yesterday we had a pretty good gaming stream. I think Kneecat was pretty happy to play with us. Dude just got out of surgery, but yeah, he was pretty happy to play with you and me. And the last match that we had was pretty damn good. I think we had a pretty solid sort of team structure going there. So I think if I take the solo and you take the healer and he takes the tank, we might go pretty good.
Yes, that we shall.
Well, that's a consideration for next week. And yes, I am indeed printing my hair because I just had it cut today. I am the floof master. And if I do not look like an anime protagonist 24/7, then, the balance of the world will be in danger and shit. Okay, come on, Pretzel, you stupid thing. Start up so I can give these people some music. But alright, while we wait for Pretzel to load up, because it's being an evil little thing, why don't we go first to the I Want My Poem Read Please folder, and from there, why don't you tell me which one you want to take first?
Let me see.
I'm taking Sometimes I'm Jealous.
Of course you are. I already claimed the loss of you.
And
for the
I
first...
become the dark of you. Sorry, yes, please carry on.
I'll take The Damnation of Us All.
I knew you'd pick that. So, sadly, Pretzel is not working, so I am going to have to find some coffee music. I don't know, I'll just find some no copyright jazz music or something. Let's play some nice, jazz or... Okay, this is by Outgoing Hikikomori. It sounds super chill, so we're gonna play that. And the first piece that we're gonna read is The Damnation of Us All by Jimmy B. Wanderer Fen is gonna take this one. Let me just post for him. Alright. Your poem was read on our live stream. Please come by and check it out when you can. Here is an immediate link, but you can find it on the channel anytime. Oh wait, maybe I should just... No, they have my YouTube channel link, so it's fine. Okay, we have posted it. You are clear to read.
Right. The world looks at us through a screen. They sigh and roll their eyes and whisper, politics, the damnation of us all. But we were something once. Men and women and children of laughter, of woven quilts, of stories, of tittering lullabies, of riddles and jokes and love ballads. Our home was made of stone once, made of trees and archways. We had a chicken named Lulu, fresh eggs every breakfast. I used to go to school back then. My brother's hand in mine, we swung our book bags. We played ridiculous children games. We laughed. We were children once. Now we're numbers, runaways, refugees, homeless. Our stone houses rubble, ash and dying fire. We were humans once. We were people. Now we're just politics, whispered. The damnation of us all.
That was lovely. That was an excellent piece. Wanderer Fen, do you want to give a comment on it?
That is a very heavy piece considering the state of everything that's going on in the world. Very relevant piece and done very well.
I agree with that sentiment. Me personally, I'm a socio-political guy. If you guys haven't noticed yet, one of the things that I'm working on, although I really haven't had any time this entire week, is actually I'm doing this thing called mumble rap poetry, which I'm going to turn into YouTube videos. It was started out as a parody idea, but I think I'm actually going to start going at it pretty seriously, because the first sort of like poetry album that I'm designing, Machine Slave, is very socio-political and contains a lot of this stuff. You'll see me read some of that at the end of the video, but when the parodies actually come out, it's going to be all auto-tuned and stuff, but the raw stuff you will hear me read at the end of this reading. So, okay, that was The Damnation of Us All by Jimmy B. Fantastic piece. We really liked it. I think we're going to go on to Sometimes I'm Jealous, also by Jimmy B. And this one I have to do because, you know, I'm always jealous. I'm just that sort of man. And Waterfen's like trying to hold her laughter back. It's okay, you can laugh. All right, so this is Sometimes I'm Jealous by Jimmy B. Totally relevant to Chen. If you guys are ready, then here we go. Sometimes I'm jealous that I can never be as truly free as you are. Sometimes I'm full of envy. You tell me to do it, but you'll never understand. This kind of freedom will never be worth a damn for me. And so I think about it like a fantasy, like a sickness and a test. Deny it until it leaves so I might pass, and pray that nobody sees. My heart is safely wrapped in bandages, fighting to beat between the deafening secrets that it keeps. The gauze around yours unraveled long ago, but what do I really know? Maybe my discipline is good. Maybe we were never meant to be so carelessly carefree. Ah, so it was a different kind of jealousy than what I would normally, you know, talk about. But it's okay, it's okay. My descent is still the story of every man. I'm darkness and despair. Okay, carry on. So, which one are you taking next?
Let's see. I'll do Darkness Flows real quick, and then I do want to do The Loss of You.
Okay. As I become the dark of you, let go. Sorry. Okay, you can take The Darkness Flow by Cat Servant. Here we go.
Time spins the wide world, turning away from the sun. Nighttime shadows grow.
Ah, beautiful as always. A small poem about night by Cat Servant. Lovely piece there. I personally like the imagery and symbolism. That one was very close to me. Yes. Now, before you take The Loss of You, I shall go for Morals Have Died by DJ Despair. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Some say when there's a will, there's a way. Whether the choice may be cruel or not, human civilization is all about change. Yet not all of the changes benefit the future. Heavenly blue skies plagued with a grey smog, chirping birds replaced with firing bullets. Let's not forget the occasional drop of bombs. Delightful laughs replaced with distressed screams. Peace and equality replaced with looped prejudice. A paradise replaced with dead bodies rotting. Losing everyone we love and cherish from crimes, all slowly died, like insects killed with pesticides. Dread and confusion corrupts my own insight. Seems like we can't get along with all the differences. Even if we have resources made for the greater good, what do we see around us? What did they invest again? Nothing but weaponry for mass destruction and bloodshed. Technology that defiles true values and hard-earned wisdom. Abusing everyone who's vulnerable and weak from trauma. Losing the feeling of confidence to one's unique self. Heck, even society still values the moral and false ideology, leaving the purely innocent people in the dust once again. We're so lost with what we do we can no longer comprehend. Morals have died. It vanished when we needed it the most. Well, as a slightly immoral being, maybe I can't comment too much on this. I do have a lot of twisted little indiscretions, but I do think that to a certain extent, you know, we need a change in leadership. So don't forget, I will be king one day, and then we shall change the world for the better. Alright, so that was Morals Have Died by DJ Despair. Fantastic piece. We're moving on now to the loss of you, and I'll probably end up singing the dark of you at the end again.
Of course you shall.
But Wanderer Fen, do you want to take this away?
That I shall.
Excellent. Begin.
Your touch used to be retribution, my solution for this aching hollow. I crave an empty satisfaction. Pray it will abate my sorrow. It's not the absence of attraction makes me shallow. It's your absence from my world that I can't swallow. The sun will rise and I will every breath with, every fraction. Better hold your promises until the morrow, tired of this false seduction. Your mistakes are buried and the error's margin much too narrow. Perhaps the loss of you will cure a heart infection. Get the wounds clean of the toxic arrow. Maybe, but I'm certain, your rejection, every action and reaction, will imprint against my heart a lasting shadow.
Wow, that one hits so close to home that, you know what, I'm just gonna go fade away to the wicked world we left, and I become the dark of you. Say a prayer for the wounded heart within, as I become the dark of you. Let go, we know this kind of life. Okay, that was a fantastic piece. The Loss of You by Jimmy B. That one hits close to home for me, but you know...
Yes.
Shadows don't bother me so much, because after the dark, there is always a dawn, and that is Dark Before the Dawn by Breaking Benjamin. Sorry, love that band. But really, after the dark, there is always dawn, and if you keep holding on to the dark, you know, you'll never see the dawn. And that's the thing, you see. When the dawn comes in spades, and you gotta survive the dark to see the dawn. So, you know, never give in to the dark. But if you do give in to the dark, Breaking Benjamin is fucking excellent. Okay, I think I'm going to take Mars by James Polymer. Here we go. If you're ready, then here we go. It's the calm after the storm. All the embers have cooled to grey, as empty as a hero's grave. Once the gold leaf wears away, under the eyes of Mars. With a 1,000-yard stare, the pawns stumble from the board, numb to the cool night air. It's the calm before the storm, black clouds stretched far away. Rusty sabers are rattling, their scabbards weep and pray. Under the eyes of Mars, under his blood-red glare. The pawns scream in their boxes, eyes fixed upon their squares. Interesting. It seemed to be more like an allusion to chess. What did you think of that one?
I agree. It does. Let's see. Like, just looking at the comments, like, they have God of War, like, wars and things in it. So I'm assuming that they're going off of mythology for this one, but it is a pretty poem.
It is indeed. All right, it is your turn now. What are you going to take?
I will take Not Me.
I literally knew it, so I already opened it. Okay. This piece is Not Me by Ellen Derwin. If you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, then here we go.
This stone-white skin is not mine. This flesh and arteries, these moving mechanisms, these lungs and breathing are not mine. These thoughts emerging, this mind convulsing, these felt sensations are not mine. These neural signals generated by receptors, propagated and realized not by me. This instance of reality, the state of actuality, this immediate moment does not belong to what seems to be me, to what seems to exist. This creature can grasp all but itself. This apparent selfness is not me. It is not anyone.
Well, why don't you give the comment first before I burst into song?
Well, this one seems like it can be either a mix of ego or about mental illness if looked at in the right way. I quite liked it. Flowed well.
Yeah, me too. I kind of had that thought as well, which is why. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? No one will ever change this animal that I've become.
That song is so old.
Oh, come on, you loved it. You
of course,
knew I was
I do.
You knew I was gonna break into that one. Okay, so that was Not Me by Ellen Derwin. I'm gonna do a double because there's a really short one which is pretty good by D Chang, and then
a little bit mad.
Yeah. Just giggle and laugh as the mind begins to decay. Well, what can I say? Sometimes even Asian boys love to play. I'm gonna wear the clown mask later.
Do you want to play with me?
I do, but not in that sense, man. That fucking horror shit gonna scare my ass in the office, man. No, I want to play with you in ways that are like nice, but not horror. Okay, can you not?
But Chen.
No.
Chen,
Yeah, no.
Come into the darkness. Come down there.
I am not going to the washroom in the office because of you. I'm not. Once it's past 6 o'clock, I will hold it in my bladder. It's all your fault right now.
My duty is done then.
Whatever, bitch. Whatever. Just know. We're going to read horror later after this, and she's going to take her opportunity to scare me, so that's going to be pretty fun. Okay. I'm going to take The Road to Nowhere by James Palmer. Here we go. You're standing at a crossroads, somewhere between here and there. Your shoes are slowly crumbling, and your scalp is bleached and bare. The autumn wind is whistling, like a scythe born from the sky. Your eyes are raw and bloodshot, though your tears have long run dry. You can keep marching, but you're on the road to nowhere. I'm sorry, I tried that. But anyway, you can keep marching, but you're on the road to nowhere. You can keep marching, but you're on the road to nowhere. You're standing on the border, somewhere between then and now. Wait, maybe I can do this as like a rap. You're standing on the border, somewhere between then and now. You're leaving bloody footprints and sweat freezes on your brow. The icy winds are lashing like a horsewhip at your skin. Each step is a pitched battle, and your lines are razor thin. Yeah, you can keep marching, but you're on the road to nowhere. Yeah, you can keep marching, but you're on the road to nowhere. There's a long, dark road at the edge of the wild, where the wind doesn't have a name. The paths twist and wind, where no street lamps shine, and no maps plot the streets or lanes. This is the road to nowhere. 1,000 twinkling eyes paint the empty sky as your feet strike the cold, hard ground, down a long, dark road to the edge of the world where the morning light goes to drown. This is the road to nowhere. Not bad. I liked it.
Not bad at all.
If only I knew how to sing it, though. I'd probably do it something like Breaking Benjamin.
Since they are writing songs, if they did post like notes or something like that, then it would be plausible to attempt to sing it.
I reckon so. Hey, D Chang is here for the live reading. She's in the chat right now. Sorry, I can't figure out how to link my stupid YouTube live chat here. So sorry. I know you guys can't see D Chang, but she's here. She's here to support. All right. So next one. What are you gonna take? There's only Battlefield and Cycle left, because the rest I've read on a previous reading, but we can go deeper and I'll tell you which ones haven't been read yet. So you want Battlefield? Or do you want to go further down?
Sure, I'll take Battlefield.
All right. I already know which song I've prepared for this one.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Okay, my dear Wanderer Fen, please take it away.
Oh, won't you take me out onto the battlefield? If I was young and strong, I'd be your sword and shield. If I was brave and bold, I'd fight for you, the world. But darling, I'm growing old. I'm growing weak. And every day this war is gifting me new scars. And maybe we're not as strong as we think we are. I'd run away from you, but I'd never get too far. A wanderer is lost till he finds his northern.
Why this one gotta wound my soul? Why this one gotta wound my soul? This is so wounding.
I love this one.
I know you love this one. I don't know what you had in mind, but here we stand on opposing sides. Let's go to war. Let's go to war. Okay. Me being a gremlin aside, that was a fantastic piece by Jimmy B. Damn, we read a lot by him today, but it's all good. It's all amazing. So we're gonna scroll down to Se Sera Sera by Lone Jedi 100.
Do you want me to do Cycle really quick? Because it is Water and we haven't done that one yet.
Why not? Just for Ji-Chang. Roll it.
Earth to ashes, ashes to dust, dust to earth once more. The cycle repeats.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I'd hate to destroy you, but I'm afraid I must. Alright, so next thing we're gonna take is Se Sera Sera by Lone Jedi 100. I believe this will be mine, so here we go. A heart bled out, a boy made a man, adorned by scars, no doubt, a step too close toward the sun. 3rd degree burns, sending him reeling, 3 years searching for the one he's nearly lost his feeling. One came close, one most suiting, but she chose, his thoughts intruding. Cyclical and accidental, the first wound came, then heated slashes began to maul, the wounds in his flesh burned with shame. He was lost inside the darkness, choking him as he fell deeper and deeper. He felt he only had a week or less. Then he started talking to her. A glowing beacon, hair like sunlight, eyes like rays, a voice of honey. He knew love was futile, but he needed hope, so he clung to her a while, to save him from the rope. But fate had another plan. On Thursday afternoon, the next day, he became her man. His heart surprised it came so soon. Never in a million years did he think it would happen. Even now he hears failure. He longs for the day when they can make a future. But hey, congratulations. Somebody won. This guy won. There you go. So, love is not impossible. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So Black Cat asked how we're doing, and I said, I'm doing pretty good. You know, chilling with Fen. But about this poem is so relatable to me, but, you know, that there are many aspects and thoughts about this, especially what with last year, during my Great Depression period. This one really sort of like, you know, it talks about a lot of the things that I felt during that period of time, especially the part that you know I related to a lot. And yes, I'm sort of like taking only this part, but so he clung to her a while to save him from the rope. This one is so it just hits so close to home, you know. So yeah, this one I liked it. I loved it absolutely. Lone Jedi, amazing piece. So, my dear wanderer, now it is your turn. You can take anything around Se Sera Sera.
Let's see, I was going to take a dangerously idle mindset.
Yep, you can. Okay, let's bring it up. Here comes a dangerously idled mindset. If y'all are ready, then here we go. Wanderer Fen is bringing this to life.
Here I am, in front of my laptop, once again, trying to construct poems for my well-being. But it seems I can't think straight these days. I can't clutch new ideas properly. Oh, how annoying. Not to mention my inspiration kept slipping away. I can't seem to think why I can't grasp a new concept. Must be from all the activities that forcibly choke us. I know that, but what else? I kept making assumptions. Maybe because of all the adversity I had to clench on. Or maybe my emotions draining like blood from cuts. Or the thought of trying to breathe despite difficulty. Or maybe due to the idea of looped sins from naive people. So many possibilities, as if they're just whispering endlessly. It happens too many at once, but it seems they'll come to me soon. Even as I try to think of a new one, it's going the usual, I'm sure. It won't be finished, just like how the despair corrupts my mind.
Idle thoughts can be so dangerous, can't they? I'd say this is also a piece that's relatable for me. You know, when you're alone, you overthink. But thankfully, that's why I'm never alone. Okay, that was an excellent one by DJ Despair. We loved it. We're moving on to the next one. I think I'm gonna take Ace of Hearts. This is perfect for me.
Knew it.
You knew it. You knew it. Okay, here we go. How's it feel, always being second best? Just a step too late, always. You couldn't save anyone, not one single person. Always a second or two late. You're never in the spotlight, but so close you could feel the heat. Second best it is. This one,
That one's done exceptionally well.
Except that, you know, it's wounding my soul so much that it hurts. Why?
Poor thing.
Whatever. No, I'm not gonna sing one for this one. It's too hardcore. Okay, your turn.
Oh. Let's see. There was one I saw that I wanted to take. Where did it go? No, you read that one. So I will take. Did you read? Did not. I'll take Fire.
Nope, I didn't read that one, so it is yours. It is by Char Love a Chocolate. Here we go. Boom.
Come and watch this pyre burn, flames of bright, bright red. Come and listen to stories told when the darkness descends from truth's birth tale. What do you think fuels this fire?
Well, I can tell you what fuels this fire. I went down, and the flames went higher, and it burns.
Souls. Fuels
the ring of fire. Yes, souls mostly fuel the fire. Okay, gonna have to go down again. Down. Sorry.
I claim the light of darkness.
It's yours then. I will go with When I Look at the Mirror.
It is your turn then.
Yes, it is. Here we go. When I look in the mirror. When I look in the mirror, I see a man covered head to toe in caked over blood. This knife in his hand also covered in this viscous fluid, with pupils the size of the head of a pin, bags under the eyes, and a smile that is so big his cheeks almost reach his earlobes. It may surprise you, but the man in the mirror is me. Now, I'm not crazy. She deserved it, and she knows she did. She shouldn't have made me mad. I did the right thing. I know I did. You can't tell me that I'm crazy, because I'm not crazy. Very Joker-esque poem. Me personally, can't really relate because I don't get that crazy. I just get even.
Reminds me of the Madman's Guide to the Unrecommended.
Ah, yes. I remember that one too.
At some point, we might have to reread that one.
We might have to do that again.
At it.
Indeed. I think we do. That one is definitely good. But the ending was dull on that one. I think we should change it and give it our own ending, you know? Something like, we need to give it our own twist at the end. We should plan that for maybe next week or something. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Sure.
All right. Now, why don't I move on to the prompt folder? Oh, wait. You had one you needed to take first. Sorry. You wanted...
Yes, I was going
Light of Darkness.
Yes, take Light of Darkness.
Okay. I am torn in two. Sorry, my voice has been improving, so I've been randomly singing a lot. Actually, how has my voice been? Has it improved?
Your voice, of course. Always improves.
Yes, glory. Okay, please. Take the Light of Darkness by Mr. Skittles XD. Here we go.
Never nocturnal, yet the lore lingered in dark. The yore lingered in dark. Perhaps the pain eternal, no scintilla spark. Neither spark nor glow, just the void beside, nor a facade in view, behind which hide. Possessed oblivion, but nihility, but a sole pen, helpless and feeble, without a single friend. Pondered if my life was worthless in a blink, a savior from the agony, just a speck of ink. The darkness provided the light for me, the verses developed the fight for me. Each line, each rhyme, each word, anodyne, vented the asinine, heeded by the divine, intended not for flame, alleviate the pain, against the devil at every level of life's hellish game.
Ooh, this one.
That one is lovely.
Not just lovely, but say goodbye as we dance with the devil tonight. Don't you dare look at him in the eye as we dance with the devil tonight. Oh. Either that or Demons. Demons was my second choice, but the fact that he mentioned devil was like,
Yes.
Okay, so now let's move on to the prompts folder. Let's go to gallery and the prompts. Let's see if we can find a few, and then I'll read some of my own poetry as we always do. L&D weekly prompts. Yeah, Sakurai's
You should read Fever Dream because there was one written for you in there.
I shall read it. I also want So Damn Alone, so would you like to take Not My Day and A Sight to See?
Sure.
Okay, which one first?
We can start from the beginning.
Okay, so Not My Day then. Here we go. These four pieces are all from my dear friend Michael LaFoe. Here we go. Wonderfriend, take it away.
What a way to spend the 4th of July. Today is just not my day. Nothing good seems to come my way. I received an eviction warning at my door. I have 5 days left to pay. Find a new room in which to stay. And to make things worse, it is the 4th of July. Don't count on my embassy in any way. Just be good enough and stay away.
Wow, bro, I hope you don't get evicted.
That is an awful day, and I hope everything has been going all right.
Indeed.
Because that was posted over a week ago.
I hope he's fine too. That kind of worries me. Okay, I'm gonna take Fever Dream by Michael LaFoe. Midst the snow, growing burn, deep down inside my throat, the flesh turns red. I really have to wonder. I really have to wonder, is it my turn? Will I soon be dead? I close my eyes, I try to sleep. But finally, and instead of dreaming of my getting well, I dream of a fate of torment and of pain in my own hell. Ooh. When did I have this throat infection though? Oh, May 10th. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So he just posted it later. Okay, that was lovely. So that was when I had throat infection. He is correct. Okay, so next would be A Sight to See. Please take it away, my dear.
Yes. Reminiscing, I wandered the streets of the city like the beggars I have met. So many eyes fell upon me until I found rest. They all wondered how a furring had the same fate as all of them. But so long had I, and so long, looking about for a place to lie when the sun begins to set. I begged for shelter, sometimes food. Most gave to me with few words, so I lay back to wait. But no new news. Then one day a friend had said that if I should move further south, I might find the help I sought. So I moved. Slowly things began to happen. That should have happened at the start. And then for the notations, for one, up at the city, this was in Pune in India.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then the word 2 is Hindi for foreigner.
I see. Fireng. Indeed, indeed. What a lovely piece, and very worldly. Seems like a travelled man, unlike me, who has only stayed in his room. But that is indeed a lovely piece. So, I guess I will take the last one for the day before I read some of my own pieces for you all. This is So Damned Alone, Isolation Mixed with Anxiety. Are you ready? All alone in these four walls, which I learned to call my home, silence so thick that my breath echoes and rebounds. Once I had imagined how good it feels to be left so alone. But now the stillness in the air is like a pall and death. There is nobody else around, no calls on my telephone, no mails for me to read, no friends, old or new, come by. Perhaps they think I am dead. Oh dear, isolation, I understand that. Isolation and anxiety. That's rough. Okay, so as I promised, I'm going to read some of the mumble rap poetry, and the first two were really experiments. I'll probably skip over those. I'll just read the other two instead. So Bang and Rage Against the Machine were ones that I worked a little bit harder on, but basically when I did these, I started with literally a random word generator. So it would kick out words like enlarge, approaching, slab, machine, and I just had to put all that. It was like fitting it into a puzzle, and came out with something like this. Enlarge the scales of life tonight. You see that I'm without approaching every end in sight. Don't ask me about the slap that sights this lonely life. It's all a blowout. Machine won't even feel the knife. It's like a blackout, and here I am in capture strife. It follows me throughout, it squashes all that comes to life. Emotions wash out, the craftsman tries to take a bite. He cannot hold out, it's premature but it's done tonight. So watch him sell out, bang. That is the way it was supposed to be. So, once again, all this sort of brought me back to those days when I used to do acid poetry, acid rap, which is very much centered around the theme of, murder, suicide, darkness in general. And I'm probably going to carry on with that theme. So I really decided on the whole theme of this subset when I did this poem, which was Rage Against the Machine. Thank you for the compliment, my dear friend D Chang. But now I'll do Rage Against the Machine, later on when I finally do these parodies on YouTube, I will probably auto-tune these up so there's a hilarity factor. But of course, I'll read the real stuff for you guys always on the readings. This one, you ready? Here we go. You insist that I don't understand, but it's rather clear to me your practice lies with tainted hands. Your mouth spills sophistry and I wonder where this practice ends. The director's calling me a puppet for an angry stand. They call my penalty and I'm naked in this foreign land. Don't have a sanctuary, protect us all with broken hands. I watch you label me and I live while I am half a man. But you won't cry for me, the machine has got you polished in. It's just a cog you'll be. And that was Rage Against the Machine. So once again, all these poems are all about that sort of like, rap vibe, angry, aggressive rap vibe, and it's very social political as well. So you guys are going to see more of that. Hopefully I have time this week to write more. But in general, we hope you've enjoyed the readings we've done today. Wonderfen, are you all right?
Oh, sorry, my phone just decided to make noise. Anyways, yes.
Your phone decided...
It is good. It is good to be reading again.
It is indeed, but that sounded like somebody getting strangled. Are you all right?
Oh, don't find the person struggling back in my corner.
Okay, I won't. I'm not even going to think about that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this. D Chang, thank you so much for being here. Your support is amazing. We're actually going to go live again shortly. I'm just going to probably get a drink and a snack, and then we're going to read some horror stuff for you guys, all right? So, ladies and gents, thank you again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.